There are more TV dating shows than ever, with ideas that get ever more inventive and outlandish. Why have we fallen head over heels for them? If you're looking for shows about looking for love, there's no shortage of choice. There's Love Island, Love is Blind, Love in the Flesh, and E4's newly announced Love Triangle. You could make a date with First Dates, Dinner Date, and Celebs Go Dating, or there's Naked Attraction, Married at First Sight, Too Hot to Handle, and Sexy Beasts, in which daters wear animal prosthetic disguises. There are shows in which singles get help from siblings dated and related. Friends Date My Mate, and children. Kitav's new My Mom, Your Dad. There are now LGBT shows like Netflix's The Ultimatum and BBC Three's I Kissed a Boy, with I Kissed a Girl about to start filming. The list goes on, and the boom in dating programs was the subject of a discussion at the Edinburgh TV Festival this week. Their popularity is down to the fact that it's never been harder to find love, according to Channel 4's Married at First Sight UK commissioning editor Lee McMurray. You hear that from the cast and contributors of all the shows. Everyone who applies to Married at First Sight and the other dating formats I've worked on say it over and over and over, and I think it's true. Dating minefields. I speak as someone who's single. It's tough out there. It's a minefield. The catfishing, the ghosting, the apps are toxic. It's really hard in a way it hasn't been for previous generations to find someone who is ready, willing, and wanting to settle down and form a deep connection. It's a predicament that affects a lot of people, and they want to see it reflected on screen, as well as reflecting viewers' dating trials and tribulations. These shows also give people hope, McMurray told the festival. People love the romance, a fairy tale. It could happen to them. Seeing love blossom is amazing. The choice of participants is crucial, and these shows provide escapism, he said. They're very glossy and glamorous. A lot of these formats. Dating will always be easy to relate to because love is a universal thing. According to Netflix's UK Director of Unscripted Programming, Daisy Lilly, new ideas. People might look at dating shows as a little bit superficial, she said, but the whole point of that show is you're not going for somebody's looks. You're actually taking time to get to know them, and I think that's actually quite nice. Love Island still dominates the British TV dating scene. When India came out, she was surprised by the level of interest. Love Island Shake-Up. Executive producer Mike Spencer said the latest series also registered 1.4 billion video views across Love Island's social platforms. They will take part in competitive challenges as well as the usual coupling up, hosted by Maya Jama. It is also hoping to make a splash with My Mum, Your Dad, hosted by Davina McCall, which has been dubbed Middle-Aged Love Island. It is due to launch this autumn. Meanwhile, McMurray has commissioned F4's Love Triangle, in which singles must choose between two possible partners. There is room for more dating shows, but they must be original, he said. Derivative formats. I used to think it was a guilty thing. And over the past few years, I'm like, no, I will happily shout about loving dating shows. The guilty pleasure thing really needs to go, doesn't it? Don't feel guilty, just pleasure. They love the drama. There's a soapiness, an addictive quality to these shows when they're on every night and run for weeks on end. You get invested, you get sucked in.